So this is how my setup looks with everything that I sell. So down here is the product, the Twin Towers system that is for sale for $500. And then up here is the Twin Towers converted for Thinkorswim, which also sells for $500. So $1,000 total for the entire system. So I have Twin Towers down here. I'm looking at an hourly chart of the SPY. I can see that the previous trend was trading above support in hourly time frame, and then you have this open up here with this gap, and right here is showing the end of the trend right there, that little pattern, doji, whatever you want to call it. I think some of them call a star pattern. You could see that is the key right there. You have the test of support held for a little while. It was in the support range, but it started probing below, and then it broke down. It went up and made it look like it was going to go up, but no, it could not do it. It started breaking down. We have resistance setting up now. We have support turned resistance. We have actual resistance setting up. We have this deep, strong pattern. It looks like the deeper long is dead for the moment, but we'll see what happens. So you definitely have support coming up here. In here, it's showing a buy signal right here, but in the hourly things look really messed up. So there are some options that are possible to go long here to get like a dip, like right in here, to get a counter blow, but it could be dangerous. I'm not jumping in on it. I'm just watching patterns and trying to look at the deeper picture of things. So that's what I'm seeing on my chart. But this is for sale. Information is in the contact, my email, my blog. You can buy the code for this. Thinkorswim is $500 for this indicator. I'll throw in this as well. It's a pair indicator. And you just get the code. You don't get any rules for that. Figure out how to use it yourself. All right, figure out how to use it yourself. But with the other system, you can buy the MetaTrader system down here. Okay, the lower information you get the indicator right here, support and resistance indicator with the thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, you get thumbs up, thumbs down indicator. Support and resistance plus the same indicator up here, but for MetaTrader. So this one is based off of this, but it takes a really long time to get it right to convert it to Thinkorswim, because Thinkorswim is a totally different animal. It's very rare to have a good options signal indicator that works on now I can't think. An indicator that works on Thinkorswim and for options. Okay, it works really good for options and for SPY itself. So I like to use both, and the reason is you get different data. You can change the data, the time frame. I use tick data. I'm using 1600 ticks for the SPY chart to get good signals here. Right there, buy signal just came through. Options trading contract could have been traded here, but it is. I'm looking at one that is way out of the money. So for one in the money, it looks like garbage now. The options contracts are looking like garbage for the calls. You could see that's a different story for the puts. You get signals back in here. It's still looking really cruddy in very short time frames, so you have to mess around with the tick data depending on how much volatility there is for the day. But the original signal was buy. Just buy right after the open. You have a buy signal. Buy, hold long, and you're good. You're good because it's been a short setup all day. You can see the short signal on the MetaTrader system. That's why I still use MetaTrader, because look at this crisp, clean signal for the sell. Look at that. Sell right in here. Buy back in here. Look at that. It's just so simple on the hourly time frame. And then you gotta pick your options contracts. You have to do at least a swing trade for the options contracts. If you're doing it faster, then you can go with the daily options setup. So today I'm just looking at, on this chart, I'm looking at the daily contracts that are expiring today. But if you were doing a swing, then you would look at some patterns in here. Let's see how the it looks like garbage. They're giving us garbage data for the calls. I guess like so many people know it's going to go down, nobody's messing with the calls at all. But thinkorswim isn't giving us good options data today. So that options contract has pretty good data right there. Clear buy signal right there. Hold, and did dip. It did dip. So that one wasn't so great actually. But that is with 1 day on it. So let's see. If you go 4 days out, we have a weekend coming up. Let's see if we could find something good. No, bad data. Bad data. See, that's just in reality, that's how it works. Sometimes you get cruddy data. Let's see if we just use a regular time frame. We switch it to what is going on here with my chart? So that's 1 minute. 1 minute actually looks better than the other ones. 30 minutes. It's not looking so great, is it? So that sometimes you get that's the problem with options indicators, is sometimes you get cruddy data. Okay, see, I'm not editing the video and making the indicator look better than it does. So there's a good signal in there. Back in here, you have your buy signal back in here. Very expensive contracts. See, I don't mess with stuff like that. It's just too expensive. So that's why you only want to focus on swing with 1 day or 2 days, preferably 1 or 2 days. It's still very expensive contracts for in the money, but for expiring, this is just not the greatest option trading day at the moment. I would wait till end of day. This call in the money, still very expensive, and it's getting killed. It's getting killed. The calls are getting killed. So that's why I wouldn't mess with it. 30 minute, we're looking at 30 minute though. So we switched that to 5 minutes, still getting killed. So 5 minute, no buy signal for in the money call. Not looking so great because it's just getting killed. Look at this. Look at this. So what happened with our in the money 5 minute? Look at that. Your 5 minute buy right there. 5 minute time frame right there. Bang. Buy, hold long. Man, that's a cheap options contract. That one was going for 20 bucks. 20 bucks could have 10x'd. Is that 10x or 20x? I think that's 10x. 10x plus 22x on that signal right there. If you pick the right contract, there's the signal. Wow. Bang. That's a call 686. So yeah, that's because it just went in the money. It's right there. So that one was way out of the money. If you bought it at the open back in here and you just went way out of the money, so at the open you're looking at 696, and then you picked 686. That would be pretty lucky though to get it like at $20. It's like 10 bucks out of the money at the time of the trade in the morning. It could have been bought at a low for 10 bucks. Look at that. Insane. $10 gamble Could have made you big money if you just bought on the open. Look at that.